Today is an important day for Coma Cup. Hey, cool cat. Hello, dot dot dot. Hello. How are you doing, cool cat? Today's an important day for Coma Cup because we have the last two sets from the group stages. They're the only two missing. We have Group A and Group C waiting for these two sets to be done, because that determines who goes into the playoffs, who goes into the next round. And this set right here in particular, Team Richard versus Team Fresh, is important for my team. Well, we are in the playoffs, but I think the result has quite an impact. It depends who's winning this. Okay. So, taking a look at the draft. Let me open it here in a bigger screen. You guys know how it goes. We have the admin bans. And I see a lot of good civs, but a lot of trashy ones as well. I see Koreans banned. I see Koreans being top Halbeso civ, Turks, Italians, Persians, Spanish, Japanese Saracens, but a lot of the bad ones as well. Like, I see Mayans, Vikings, Gods, Burgundians. I mean, Burgundians are a good flank civ. Hans is an okay. Is man playing? No. We finish our games. Mambis Team Mo. We're in the playoffs. Yeah. But these two guys here, Fresh and Rgeadn, they're in our group. So this is an important set for us. Okay, in terms of bans, Team Richard doesn't want to play against Teutons and Team Fresh doesn't want to play against Mongols. So that leaves a lot of good civs here for the players to pick. We have Britons, Slavs, Ethiopians, Bulgarians for Richard, and then Fresh has Bohemian Scouts. As we see, they were prioritized the Halbeso civs. And then we're slowly moving to flank civs, Portuguese. We have Lithuanians, Aztecs. Then on the other side, we have, well, still Franks. Probably for the pocket though for Richard. Bengalis, Vietnamese as flanks. Sicilians again, another Halbeso. Cumans. Cumans a bit it's a bit down the line picked, but I guess there were so many good civs to be picked before. So I guess there's that. Let me keep an eye on the spec dashboard, by the way. They started, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the set. Right, so just as a reminder, for those of you that are in the Rage Force community and know the players that I'm talking about, the rest can just feel free to check the comment. CC goes to the Liquipedia of this tournament. But we have Team Fresh with Silver Star Luxon, Salvadope, Nak, and Dark Diamonds. And then we have Team Rgeadn with Edgar Davis, JJ Out Iceland, Danger Noodle, and Bruhayo. And we're in the lead. I'm just gonna quickly turn Spotify off. Apparently they started. It's gonna be a bit fast forwarded, but in the beginning I'm gonna keep this slow. Alright, so we have Rgeadn sending 2 Vils forward, no Loom, and the Scout actually. We have him against Dark Diamonds from Team Fresh, on the flank. And, well, Dark Diamonds is what? The 5th pick? Let me see. Dark Diamonds. Dark Diamonds is the 6th pick, so this is an important, a high pressure on his shoulders. We have Captain against the 6th pick here. Cartographer graphic, still Motastic. Jump into a cocas with me until Mununes arrives. But thank you for the carto thing. I'm pausing this if you're joining. We'll never end this best of 9. True. True. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know it's fast. Okay, we're continuing. So like I said, we have 6 pick. Good forward walls here by Rgeadn on the left-hand side. And now on this side, Dark Diamonds has the scout, might lose it. Rgeadn is going for the boars first, and he's a bit greedy. He's going for those boars. Is he gonna take these ones as well? Maybe not. Maybe he will, eventually. Dark Diamonds is coming here with the scout. He's gonna get those 3 boars. What's going on the other side? On the other side, okay, let's slow down again. We have GG out against Salvadope. Was that an outpost? Did I click on an outpost there? Yeah, I think quick walls were a bit... Yeah, forward deer is a bit brutal here. But they just gotta wall this opening and they're fine. How is Lake OKD looking like? Rgeadn lost a Vil? Was it the boar one? It was the boar one. Oh god. Because there's no kill from Dark Diamonds. Hey Gripen, how's it going? None of the teams can use their first pick. Yes, because Edgard wasn't available, right? Or Silver Star wasn't available. I think it's super early for him. Hello? What's going on? Excuse me. Okay, well, Rgeadn lost a Vil, but he should be chilling for the next 15 minutes. Oh god, Rgeadn. What is this? What is this? The boars going back home. I mean, true. Also, Rgeadn needs to pay attention to this. What's the situation on the other side? Salva has an idle Vil here. Fixed it. Alright, so Salva killed a Vil from GG out. Brohayo lost a villager. 2 exactly what? The boars? The boars. Oh boy. Gaia making a lot of fuss in this game. Anyway, in terms of lakes, no lakes, right? A dry black forest on this one. Salva has 3 extra boars here as well. In terms of idle TC time, they're kind of okay. Salva with a lot of idle TC time here, but looking good for the rest of his teammates. And then I think it's even out. Like, well, actually, Team Rgeadn is down 3 villagers, but that's mostly the ones that they lost. Hey, Subs, how's it going? Right. Oh, what's going on exactly? Dark Diamonds lost a Vil as well. Okay, looked for a second like he wants to go for the other boars as well, but I mean he's got to be okay with that. Oh, there's one random boar here. more. A lot of extra ones, but that's good because the players had a lot of extra food income, so their booms are gonna look better. Fresh romance up first. Yeah, let's talk a bit about the civs. So fresh is Dark Diamond's pocket. Dark Diamond's, like I said before, 6 big, so has the captain on his back to help a bit. But Dark Diamonds is not doing... It's not doing bad, right? Let's just see what Rgeadn is following this up with. Because he had 6 extra boards. This looks to me like it's going to be a fast castle into castle drop, potentially. He's already on stone, and I doubt he's gonna go feudal aggression this late. What's going on here? Rgeadn has a palisade. He was trying to block something. Also, sneaks. Possible. No sneaks, right? On the other side, we have Salvador with Berbers. Faster villagers. So it's understandable that Rgeadn lost a ville there. It's easier for the Berber player to block, to move around. Has Mimeluxen as their pocket with Bohemians, so solid half of Nita player, I would say. What are our predictions? I have no idea. Like, I haven't seen Fresh playing in a while. Rgeadn's team is quite solid, I'm not gonna lie. Well, we have Brohayo, by the way. I'm not sure we've seen Brohayo playing before. I root for Team Rgeadn. I think 3-0. Okay, subs. 3-0 for who, bro? I think for Team Mo, my team is better if Team Fresh wins the game. Sorry about this. 1 second. It's a play of 3 format, and this is Coma Cup. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a bit to try to catch up to the live game, because we slowed down in the beginning. And, well, on the other team, like we said before, Rgeadn is here flanked with Bengalis, possibly some siege monk push shenanigans, but as I know Salvador, he's just gonna wall. There's this opening that he can wall forever, and I think this is gonna be like a fast imp, maybe. Castle drop with fast imp? I don't know. It's a bit weird with Berbers to go fast imp, but I know that's something that Salva likes to do a lot. We already see Dark Diamonds preparing the walls here. He's gonna castle drop this area. It's very dangerous. I feel like, yeah, Nico caster for today is going to be Mununes. I didn't recommend because I'm just alone for now. It's going to be Mununes, but it's gonna be a bit later. Where the Nunes, some stuff interfered with his schedule. Hey Deut, how's it going? No budget anymore for full casters. Probably eating or getting food. Probably. But this is good for Dark Diamonds. This slows down Rgeadn's push. And if Rgeadn is gonna castle drop here, then Dark Diamonds has all of this area to just stonewall forever. He left a hole. Yeah, there's a hole here, but I mean, there's a castle. It's fine. Also, this one here, right? Okay, we're still not catching up with the live game, or did we? Nope, we didn't. Okay, and we have Rohayo playing Frank's classic 4TC opening, really solid boom. He's still not, he's behind Mimeluxen, who has a professional 4TC boom, minute 22. 4TCs, 82 pop, pure land boom it's not too bad at all. He's gonna be able to click up soon. Most probably. Yeah, he just needs the building. He's already preparing the monastery. possibly a siege workshop or a university coming up soon. And on the other hand, we have Dark Diamonds going here to Imperial Age already. It's a fast imp. It's a fast imp from Bengalis as well. And it's a 40C boom from our Berber flank. Yeah, Vietnam struggles against monks, and it's going to be double monastery. It's going to be monk and traps here for Dark Diamonds. And his pocket is the captain. He has a really good boom also. Fresh could use another lumber camp here. No castle from Bengalis. No castle, but it's going to be 3 monastery. Yeah, I mean, how is he gonna break into these walls without a castles? Yeah. It's not something... Oh, he is heavy on stone, though. He is heavy on stone. He has the stone for a castle, almost. Okay, we caught up to the live game, by the way. Or my capture age is, like, really, really slow. Okay, so Richard is chilling on 75 villagers, and he's just gonna wall behind. There's a hole here. I'm not sure if he noticed that, or if he will notice it. Really weird festin from Rgeadn Somero. He's putting down a castle, so he's working on it, okay, guys? He's working on it, but you see, he could have produced already traps or petards or anything from this castle that's not up already. Definitely not. The timings were a bit off. He is somewhere between two things. Yeah, I mean, on the other side... Yeah, like, on the other hand, he needs to push there and try to advance, killing this side. Because on this side, we have Dark Diamonds already knocking with some traps. I think it would be better if he would cut the trees here. Yeah, exactly, Mario. I was thinking the same. He should be trying to cut the trees instead of the stone walls, maybe. And then Fresh is up. Fresh has a castle forward. And it's going to be legionaries. Probably I see him taking longswordsmen. Where are the barracks? Coming forward. Ah, he's in here. He's in here. And if those two traps are gonna cut this... this tree, it's gonna look rough here. Danger Noodle... something that I didn't talk about was the Slavs boom here. Danger Noodle has Slavs. A lot of barracks forward. Getting onagers, so... Halb siege with Slavs is going to be pretty solid. Let's see if he can hold against the captain, because he is matched against him, and I don't know what Richard is doing. Richard just clicked up. What is he attacking into? Rattan archers. Only one castle though. Does he have the castle, the stone for another one? Not yet. The other side, how's it looking? We have elephant rams and monks and a couple of traps. But Salva is a professional waller. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah, I mean, Borhaio needs to come here, right? Borhaio is taking cavaliers. He was hoping that GG out is gonna cut here, but... ain't no way. This is wasted time from Borhaio. He needs to go the other side because there's nothing that he can do there. Salva's main job, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. And Luxon is here and it's going to be a 3v2 on this side. Hey, RSK, I'm not casting Cartographer's Final. Nope. Sorry about that. There's a lot of people casting that already, and the players are casting their point of view as well, and I'm prioritizing the Black Forest tournament that I've been following since the beginning. I think those champs are more cost efficient. Cav loses if they can use mobility. Who could go champs? Oh my god, Andre. About how best pockets should here, especially Noodle. Yeah, I mean, he's getting two-handed swordsman now, so he is switching to champs here. The question is, did he get Druzinia? I completely missed that. Siege Onager. That's a good timing though from Danger Noodle. That's a good timing. GG out didn't advance too much here on this side. Maybe if they would cut. Okay, so you see, that's the issue. Rohayo made all the stables here, so yes, he has the mobility, but he needs to travel all the way across the map to get his cavaliers here, and this is already looking like a scary push from Team Fresh. It's gonna try to snipe the traps, possibly. Man, Team Fresh is playing solid here. Yeah. And I'm not sure if Richard is gonna last a lot here, because they're just gonna snowball into his base. We have bomber towers from Luxon, who's playing the side completely. We have Hubnita already, and there's 7 of them. And yes, once there's 1 or 2, things are not looking that bad, but once there's a mass of them, they're just melting buildings. I think you need like 8 to one-shot a building. It's still pretty solid. And now paired up with bomber towers, that's looking pretty ugly. We have Burmese paladins. Still a lot of monks here on the field from Dark Diamonds, and he looks like he's adding eco behind this, which I don't mind at all. He could switch into a better comp late game, add in his own champs or his the Burmese hubs. Dark Diamonds for MVP, absolutely. He's the 6th pick, and he held there like a champ. Hello, are you even here? He's working on it. But we have GG out, who finally broke into Salva's base, but to run into Camel Archers and Hussars, and he's gonna be immediately pushed back. We have Rohayo coming back with a couple of paladins. We have GG out adding his own halbs, but they're advancing hard here, and I think they're just gonna ignore Richard for a while, which I don't think it's the right play. I think you should clean Richard first, rather than advancing forward here. But this is a lot of army here. There are 3 players, and Rohayo's paladins are not gonna do a lot. Maybe snipe some Huvnitsa? Alright. Or not. Well, Pop is looking dicey. Still close. Team Fresh is ahead 50 Pop. They're behind in eco, but they have so much more army on the field. Yeah, I mean, they can't cut anywhere. I'm not sure how GG out is planning to push Salva here. Salva is re-walling behind this. He's just gonna defend from behind his walls with bomber cannons, with Camel archers. Wait a second, where are the camel archers? No, there's only a couple of them, and hussars and hand cannoneers. So Salva will stall for as long as possible, while Luxan is playing full other side. And yeah, I mean, Frank Paladins are just not effective on this side as Luxan's helps are. But now Danger Noodle has Drusinia champs, so I'm not really sure how those are doing against legionaries. I just tuned in. Why is Danger Noodle so behind? He would brutalize that comp alone. I don't think he's very behind. Yeah, I think they often forget about the unique... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Centurions are here. And they're gonna boost the legionaries. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times just a mentality that, oh, you're Slavs, you're gonna open Halbeso. It's just out there. And it's kind of normal to open Halbeso. Oh, God. Remember when I said that Frank Paladins are not effective on this side? They're melting the legionaries and they're gonna snipe the traps and they're gonna snipe all the Huvnica. And there's not a lot of halbs on the field from Luxan. Where are the halbs? Fresh added a couple of ramps. I like that a lot, actually. Drusinia makes the infantry do trample damage or splash damage, right? I don't know how it's called exactly. Yeah, so they do damage to multiple units. What's going on here? Well, Rgeadn is breaking through the walls. Salva is pushing him back. This is going to be a thing for a while here. Oh, walls are deleted. Walls are deleted. Uh-oh. Oh, I think he just wanted to delete the walls for the trade and deleted all of them. Or why would you? Oh, he's actually going to go for the kill here. The halbs are gone, so he just wants to jump with the hussars on the monks. Oh, God. I'm not sure if there were enough hussars, but Rgeadn's monk micro doesn't seem to be too on point here because he's gonna be cleared up here. There were a lot of halbs there still, but it feels like this engagement went way better for Salva. However, he still needs a couple more hussars. He's bringing more. Oh, he needs to pay attention to those siege elephants though, because those are doing splash damage as well. Oh, God. Oh, God. However, they're advancing pretty hard on this side. Now, Luxan... Oh, the Burmese elephants are here, and yeah, I'm not sure about the Rotten Archers. Oh my God, the Huvnica shots. Oh, God. Remember when Richard had Rotten Archers? Remember? Solid advantage for Team Fresh, I would say. Oh, he's terribly housed as well. That's the thing when you're losing castles. If this castle is gonna go down, and it will go down, those are a lot of rams. It's just a matter of time. He's so housed right now. How's the thing looking over here? Pretty good. Oh, also Salva deleted those walls to get control over this gold, which I don't mind. Hey, Rooster. Yeah, it looks like it's over for Tim Richard. I think so. Very well played here by Team Fresh. Also, all of these fills. No, I don't like this. This was exactly what we were talking the other day. I don't remember who was the co-caster, but like, just kill the player. Now these are 33 builds that are gonna continue to bring Richard resources, and might seem like it's nothing, but it's just a player that's not dead, and he could have been. Dark Diamond's OP, absolutely the 6th pick to do so well against the captain. Fast imp, broken through the into the walls, and just created the perfect path for Fresh here to come with a crucial army. Well, for Fresh and for Luxon, since they both played. And now Salva is actually the one pushing into the other side. He's not just holding anymore. Hey Silver Star, how's it going? Dark Diamonds is better than first pick for Team Fresh. Questionable opinion, I would say, but he definitely did his job, okay? That doesn't mean we wouldn't like to see our dear Canadian there on the flank instead. Yeah, this seems a tough position to be in. Traps are already here at the pocket. They're in their trade. Those markets will need to be deleted, and where do you even put them next? Because, well, they're coming to get you. Next game is a must-win for Richard. No pressure. Why is it a must-win? Yeah, Richard calls it GG. Game number 1 goes to Fresh to Death. Man, what a good game, and what a great play here by Dark Diamonds on flank. I would not expect him to do that well against Richard. That's the captains agree on it. We couldn't sort it out. Schedule, yeah. Well, that's a bit bad. That's a bit bad. We had similar. Wait a minute, Silverstar, you're in Fresh's. You're in Fresh's pick. And I remember we had a similar situation with Team Richard about scheduling. That his second player, meaning his first pick, couldn't play, and they wanted us to do the same, and we didn't agree with that. But that's not very, I don't know. That's not very nice of Edgar Davis, to be honest. Like, why are you signing up if you know that you're not available to play? It just sucks for the other team, right? Like, it sucks for you right now that you're not playing, and it would have sucked for you, who our first pick, to not play. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, it's not my business. Is our other teams playing? But anyway, let's take a look at the stats. It was a time zone thing too. I know, but like we're a lot of people from all across the world in that Discord. Like, I know you guys have 6 time zones. We have 6 time zones as well. I know. I do understand. That's a scheduling thing, but I'm just saying that members from Richard's team had problems with the schedule before as well. I absolutely understand that it was a time zone. We are from 6 time zones as well. Anyway, but at least most of us are Europeans. But yeah, for you guys, it's a bit. It's a bit tricky. Richard guys had no problems. The fact team fresh waits for the last moment is their issue. That's another thing. Yeah. I mean, it's good that they're finally playing, and let's just leave it at that. All right, so Richard's pockets don't have the positive KD ratio here. Neither does GG out. But other than that, Team Fresh's KD looking pretty sick right here. Army high 74 for a GG out, but couldn't do too much against those amount of walls that Salva put out there. Best boom in the game though. And by best boom, I'm saying most resources collected. What about the trade profit? Bro, higher with Franks, actually. Understandable. With Paladins, you absolutely want to get into the amount of... the amount of Paladins you want to pump out. Hey, Lucy, how's it going? In terms of society... Villager Max, Dark Diamonds. Really nice reboom after the fast imp play. We often see people going for the fast imp, and then if they lose the initial push, it's kind of over because they don't add eco behind. But I gotta state this 1,000 times. Really, really solid play here on the flank by Dark Diamonds. All right. So let me just switch the scene. I think Mr. Kogat is gonna join me for the next game to co-cast until Mununes arrives. Kind of doing sort of a community co-cast here. Let me see. Hello? Oh, wait a second. They can't hear you. I need to change my Discord input. Output. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, there we go.
Perfect.
I probably ran a bit behind here. It's good to see that Capturage was not lagging too bad. Let's see now that we brought Discord in the equation. And did they start the second game?
Do you stream your POV or should I spec in game?
Try to spec in game, and when we see that we're running behind. Oh, they didn't. They're in the lobby. Oh, that's perfect. No. I'm not gonna do both just because...
I think he's talking to me, right? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, makes sense.
Sorry about that. Well, let's see. Well, in the meantime, until they start, let's see what civs they played and what's left for them. Let me just rule out the draft here. How are you doing today, by the way?
Good. I had a nice pizza.
Aw, nice.
Yeah, with family. It was nice.
Nice.
I think Bohemians is really strong, especially how they played it. So that's out. They still have Britain.
It was it was Fresh's first pick.
Yeah. I was really interesting that they paired this with Romans. So they have double infantry pockets, but it worked out, I guess.
And look at that. They're almost won the first game with, well, almost the last 4 picks. But if you replace Poles with Bohemians and you get... Okay, they had their first pick. And then they had the bottom civs here. And they won. That's pretty solid. And it was against Richard's...
Yes,
two of the
Slats
civs, Slats and Franks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that shows how strong Bohemians can be.
Yep. Yep. Hey OSPL. For this game, we have Cool Cat with us, and then Mununes.
Yeah, when he will come, I can leave. So the professional caster can come.
Oh well, come on! Don't sell yourself short. You're a professional caster as well.
Yeah.
You're not here just to flame people, are you?
No. No way.
We
Yeah,
have
but
we have
they
Somero in
used
chat for that.
true. But yeah, as we said, I think if Slavs opened Gems last game, he could have hold a long time. Like Slavs, Gems isn't a joke, especially against Legionnaires and Halves. But yeah, let's see what they're gonna do next game. If they pick Britain now for their first pick, Richard is a Britain enjoyer, so if he's gonna play Britain himself, or if they play something else, let's see.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're in the lobby, and we have Iceland, sorry, taking Fresh to Diamond's place now. And he's going to be
Instead
GG
of
Out's.
Ohio?
Yes, and he's going to
Okay.
be GG Out's pocket.
Interesting. Yeah, I was surprised that they played Ohio. Because this set is actually pretty important for both teams. I mean, Ohio did really solid. Like, he did his job. He played Pala.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It depends. It really depends the civs that you're against, because it feels bad, man, to run Palace into halves, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I had the best boom of any tournament so far, and I had Hans and run into Slav halves, so
Yeah,
feels bad, man.
exactly. So, but he did well with his paladins.
Yeah, he did
Was
solid job.
Yeah, he was. He used the mobility. He switched sides. He cleaned a couple of legionaries and a couple of siege from the other side at times. Then he added trade in time, something I didn't do in my set, for instance.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he sniped a lot of siege, and during that time, Luxon did not add a trade. So there was definitely a time window. But Bohemians always tricky.
Yeah, they're tricky, and especially if you kill a player and if you get control over their base, then you can afford to add trade. Just a tiny bit later, but you never know. Like you never know when they're gonna push back and.
Yep. All right. They started right,
Yeah.
and they have Britain.
Okay.
So yeah, let's see.
No spike delay. No spike delay. All right.
Nope.
So Britons with Ethiopian pocket, so solid sides there for Richard, who's playing again as flank, and he's matched up this time against Salvadope.
Yep.
And Salva is going for the forward walls there. Okay, I'm gonna slow down a bit here though, just because they were in the game already. Salva was a bit too ambitious there with the walls, but Luxon is here with the scout to help.
Richard pulling the boys. Let's see. Oh, danger! Lured his boar, I think, and wasted his scout, kind of. Okay. You're.
Yeah, I was a bit behind because I stopped.
I'm gonna watch your stream and then pause.
Oh, that's that. Yeah, that's good for Richard getting the forward walls. Let me switch to Eco KD. 0-0 so far, and you see, I like this a lot, especially what we were talking the other day, putting a lumber camp way behind those walls just to not be denied by a future possible tower. What's going on the other side? We have GG out. Oh, I caught up with the live game, by the way.
Okay,
I speed up. We have GG out. Against Nak, we have Nak playing this time.
Yeah, I think he played when we played him. He played really good on
Yes,
flank,
yes,
actually.
yes, yes.
Like his transition in Imp was maybe not the best, but Dark Age was and Feudal Castle was really solid. So let's see. He's opted to not wall, so he might just go for like Man at Arms or maybe just the FC and push. I think that's gonna like he is Aztecs. I think he's gonna go for like a fast Castle Age and push with Siege.
Something that I miss here, GG outclaimed the Nux Deer here. So
Yeah,
that's a bit more tricky for him.
but that's fine. He's doing a mill there. He's Aztecs. He can carry more, so
Yeah, yeah, that's
I think it's
fine.
fine.
And I really like GG Out's walls here. They're quite forward. He has a leg, and he can potentially fish boom. Let's see the aggression that might come from knocking Feudal Age, though. He seemed like he didn't bother too much with the walling, so he might prepare something.
Yeah, he even didn't do Loom. So I think actually this, yeah, he will also get the extra boss above his base. So actually, I think this is not even Man at Arms. This is the FC into Monk Rush with
Yeah,
Aztecs.
might be, might be.
Let's see
And that's
what they
gonna be
do.
dangerous because yeah,
Yes.
one thing we didn't talk about is the lake situation. Oh, they still need to wall the middle. Yeah, Salva is sending, but Richard got some really good forward walls there.
Yeah.
Lake situation, we have GG out on the flank with the lake. Nothing for his pocket, but his pocket might want to take that with Cumans. Actually, he's getting a lot, like 5 extra boars.
Yeah,
It's gonna
he's
be fine.
fine.
It's fine. Then we have Danger Noodle with a lake, and even Salva with a lake, and he is docking that. No, those boars are trapped there. And on the other side, no flank for no. I mean, yeah. On the other side, I already said Salva has one, and Fresh. But
Yep.
Fresh's lake is so weird a bit.
Yeah, it's not pretty, but it's still fine, I think. He's Cal, so he will have enough wood and
Yeah.
stuff like this. I think he's gonna be fine. Also, like on the edge of the map, there's another lake for Danger Noodle. And he's taking it. So let's see.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there are 3 extra boars here as well. Oh,
Yeah.
Danger will have lake for I mean food forever. Luxan is getting 3 extra boars. He's flaring Fresh to try to help him and block those. He's getting house. No, Luxan. He's up though.
Okay. It looks like Nach is actually gonna do a tower. Because he has Fawn Stone, or maybe
A castle drop, maybe.
a castle drop.
And
He's up
he's
to Feudal Age. I don't know what this is gonna be.
I
But
think
let's
it's
see.
going to be castle drop. Then if he's going with 5 on stone this time, it must be a castle drop, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Luxan,
let's see. Maybe he even goes for FI with the extra boss, but that's gonna be really stretched. I'm not sure if he has the rest, but if this is actually like FI monks, this would be really, really good. Like, when the time he's gonna reach Castle Age, GG out is gonna... Like, he is not even up yet. Oh, he's up. Okay. That's interesting. He played fast Feudal Stone Walls to protect his lake.
yeah.
And let's see if Nach is just gonna castle drop with monks, or if he can actually afford the FI.
Luxan killed the Vil from Danger Noodle. I think it was the Vil that was getting the extra boars.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they had their scout inside. So on this side, well, we have Aztecs with Cal's pocket against Hindustanis with human pocket. Which one do you prefer here?
I think in this tournament, Cumin has not been used properly. Like, a lot of the time we saw just a straight boom with Cumin. I don't think that's the best. Like, you have a time window, and especially if you have like extra boss or lake, where you can play really like castle age pressure and just kill someone like a flank or even the pocket with castle age pressure. And we didn't see that at one time so far, I think. So I'm not sure if Iceland or Gripen can put the work in with humans. So I would prefer Celts and Lithuanians here as pocket civs.
Okay.
But let's see what he's gonna do.
What about on the other side? We have Dravidians flank. We saw Dravidians mostly played on in pocket, yeah.
Yep.
With Lithuanians flank. This was usually the other way around.
Yeah. I think throughout the Amigo draft, this draft like allows for different options, and Dravidian is pretty flexible. You can go Elephant Archer, you can go Harps, you have Siege Onagers, you have Bomber Towers, you have Elephant Archers. Oh, I said that already, but yeah, they are pretty flexible. And especially if you have a lake, I think they can play both sides, like flank or pocket. And yeah.
And Britain's
Let's see how
Ethiopia.
good.
Yeah. Sorry.
How good Luxon's land boom's gonna be with Lithuanians.
Yeah.
On general, the booms here.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a lake, right?
Yep.
But on the other side, they're paired against Britain's Ethiopians, and that's a very, very strong combo on Black Forest.
Yep, definitely.
So, Nak is up. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, he's...
Castle?
Let's see his res.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it looks
what?
actually like a FI. Like, look at his res.
Okay, yeah.
He does not have the food for it, but I think he's gonna sell maybe some wood. Like, he's gonna be up to him with monks, and that's really scary. Especially if you have Cal's pocket behind that, and he has like a good timing with the fish boom. You open the flank, and then Lithuanians and the Celts player will gonna try to triple this side. Let's see. It really depends now how good GG out can wall this. And how fast. Okay, he's up to Castle Age, which is really important. If he would be stuck too long in Fuel Age, that would be scary. But he's up to Castle Age. Let's see how he's gonna react to this. If he realizes...
I think he should just wall absolutely everything.
Yeah, he needs to. Like, he needs to get the university down, yeah, which he's doing right now. Perfect. He needs to do fortified walls and buy, like, time.
Yeah, exactly, because, like you said, Cal's pocket, that should be immediately an onager cut here. Next to the wall, and like, he needs to wall absolutely
with
everything.
The lake.
Yeah. Yeah. However, humans... How are they gonna... Oh god, what do humans even have against Celts?
Yeah.
The same situation, like running cavalry units into halves. Well, obviously you have Hindustanis as a flank that you could count on them and their hand cannoneers. But honestly, this should be another one of those plays that we saw in the previous game, where I think GG out should try to just die as slowly as possible, just wall behind forever. Yes, you're gonna be dealing with monks and everything, and I think there should be a 3v3 on the other side.
Yeah. What is interesting though, that GG out made a monastery, so I think he's also trying to match the FI from the Aztecs guy, which he will not achieve, but yeah, he will be up a bit later. And if he can buy enough time to get the walls up, and if he has hand cannoneers, this might be actually good, because then they can play 3 people on this side, and Richard has a 1v1 against Salvador, which he should win, because Britain is probably one of the strongest in a 1v1 situation.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's see.
It's a captain versus Salvador is actually a pretty high pick there for Team Fresh. He is the 4th pick, yeah. But he's a very solid flank player. I've always seen him like a very, very good flank player.
But if you check now, the booms, Fresh's boom is way ahead of Danger Noodle. Both had a lake, but Fresh is hitting 100 pop below 22 minutes, which is really good.
Yeah.
And the Noodle on the same minute has like 20 volts less, kind of. So yeah, let's see. Also,
yeah, I
Luxon
think.
now has more wills than the Cuman guy. But the Cuman guy at this point has way more resources, which is fine. But if we then go to late game, I think Lattice and Halp SO is just better than Paladin Halp SO.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Right, so we have GG out going up to him now.
Yep.
Uh,
But he's doing a stable. So that's really interesting. Like, he is going up to him, but on the same time, he wants to add some light caps properly to defend the Monk Rush.
but then
I'm not sure
I
if
don't
he
like
can
this.
afford all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I
should
don't
just
like it.
stick to one thing. Like,
Yeah,
either
exactly.
defend with light cap and Castle Age, or go FI hand cannoneers and buy enough time with the walls.
That's the thing, because FI hand cannoneers, if there's enough monks, they can convert them. You know, obviously you can overwhelm, but he doesn't quite have the eco for it right now. I think you either commit to the walls and then keep adding eco behind, which he's not doing, or like you said, if he's putting down stables, he should have just committed to the light cap play.
Yeah. So he's doing light cap just to clear the monks. But the issue is that Luxon is already up. So when GG out will have light cap to clear the monks, Luxon probably already has lighters out. And then the Hussars or light cap are pretty useless, I would say. So I think if he would just stick to hand cannoneers, I think would be better. But I don't know. Maybe he just can clear the monks with the light cap. And yeah, let's see. And also Luxon is building the castle in the middle, which is interesting.
He wants to push here in the middle, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that, but let's see.
No, but now he's flaring. Oh, Nak is in.
Yeah.
Oh, Nak is in. And there are the forward barracks, and Fresh is up. And this is already not looking good here.
Nope.
On the other side,
And Danger Noodle is going to Richard.
Yeah. He's going to Richard. And what about Iceland? Iceland is stacking light cap. Oh, God.
Yeah. So Iceland will probably clear the Monk Rush with light cap. But what he's gonna do against the Cal fully boomed with like who's already 30 seconds ahead than him?
Exactly. I think it has been a really big miscommunication here, because then why did Jijiao put down 2 stables for?
Yeah. Because he's up now and he could already had more ranges, and yeah, he would be actually fine if he had hand cannoneers now.
It's tough to see that the first siege workshops are not even gonna go in Nox base, are just gonna be straight into Jijiao's face here.
Yep. And Luxon now also is building his second castle more to the middle. So I think Luxon will just play Lightis on the bottom side. He will just let Salvador wall like the last game, do his thing, like, and they gonna triple GG out. GG out is gonna be dead before anyone can even send him any help, I think.
Yeah.
Like those 15 light cav, good luck against Kels, who has already 20 halps there.
Yep, exactly. But those were a bit out of position, and Nak needs to pull his monks back.
But his monk micro was actually really good.
Yeah.
I watched it, and he
converted a lot. Like, how many?
Yes.
He has? I can't miss 8 conversions.
Yep. And remember, like, Aztecs have 75 HP on him, his monks, so they actually can tank 1-2 more hits, or like even more.
Exactly. Damn, those
and
tanky
now,
Aztec monks.
Danger Noodle is sending 5 villagers here and building his first. He's doing like a forward siege workshop, which will get denied immediately. Like, if he does not be careful, he might even lose the villagers.
He's not completely playing either side, and now Richard is putting down a castle, but we've seen already the previous game, Salvador, professional waller here. It's gonna take forever for Richard to push through this.
Yep.
Yes,
And
you
also
have
the
werewolf
Rgeadians
traps.
have a good matchup against Britain actually. Like you
Yeah,
have really good skirms, you can even go elephant archers. And you
exactly.
have like the elephant rams, which tank a lot
Yeah.
of damage.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
Salvador has a fish boom behind, so
Oh,
he
a good
has
one.
51 fishing traps. So even if Richard gets in, I actually think that Salvador can win this 1v1 here. Or
Yeah.
like buy so much time. Let's see.
Yeah, and then, well, what's worse than running paladins into halbs? Running paladins into halbs and monks
Yep, and Lytus, remember. Like
and
Lytus, ignore
latest.
armor. He only has 2 relics, but that's totally fine. And yeah, at that point, Iceland or Gripen don't even have Paladin clicked. He just has Hussars and some Cavaliers.
Yeah.
And on the other side, there's already 4 siege onagers with the unique tech, Halbs, Monks, Elite Lytus. So good luck holding this side.
It's gonna be elephant archers, yeah, on that side. And Richard has 5 longbows, 2 petards, but okay. Okay, you're gonna get
Yeah.
in, and then what? Do you wanna get in?
I mean, Danger Noodle has 6 bombard cannons there, which can actually be really good. But I don't think they can push here fast enough. There's already a castle, the first elite elephant archers are out, so this push is gonna
Everything
be
here.
stopped.
No?
And look at the other side, right?
And yeah, the other side is getting steamrolled. This is a don't let them in moment. I don't think those vaults are gonna be in time.
Yeah, even if he gets the walls up, there are so many SOs, there are siege rams, like, it's gonna be tricky. Iceland now click paladins, which will only be in like in 50 seconds. And there's already elite lighters.
Iceland is
Enough
like, let
helps.
me in. There's actually a hole, I think.
Yeah, but even like look at this. The SO is gonna cut anyways.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Fresh is good
exactly.
enough to realize that okay,
Of course, of course.
I will cut here and then good luck.
No fun, though.
No. And you saw Danger Noodle, he made 1 siege workshop, he lost his villagers immediately after,
Yeah.
and now like he can't even help this side. So what is Iceland gonna do? Like his paladin stable actually got killed and he's queuing paladin in the first
Oh god.
stable and it's gonna be killed as well or even converted, right? So yeah.
Are we gonna see Xolotl gaming?
Yeah, I think that would be the most interesting thing now. Not want to be rude, but this seems completely over. Like look at the other side. Lighters
Yeah.
are gonna clean up.
Yeah.
The longbows, elephant archers. The skirms are also like skirms.
Salva needs
It's
to
a
delete the
meme, but it's
walls.
still really good. Yeah. This looks over. But let's see. It's a tournament game. They're gonna try, but it's looking really rough. They're out Sif probably now at this point, and they're playing 3v4.
Yep, absolutely. GG out is at 42 villagers, 11 military. He's rebooming, but his reboom is just gonna be found out by Fresh because he's just gonna cut these walls here and he's just gonna ram straight into his reboom.
Yep.
And on
But
the other
sadly
side,
enough, the stable got deleted, so there's no option for Solotl Warriors, sadly.
no.
Yep, and he's not converting the other stables, so... And look at now, the Paladin. He's doing the Paladin with another, like, kind of forward stable,
Yeah,
so maybe this
exactly.
one gonna be killed before Paladin again.
Hopefully not. But I
Okay, first stable down. I think Fresh actually knows that. Like, he knows that, okay, there's no Paladin. I'm gonna try to kill all the stables as fast as possible. So maybe this game actually will end without even Paladin from Iceland.
maybe. I think you're starting to run just a tiny bit ahead of me.
Okay.
Oh god.
I will watch your stream now.
Oh, no, wait, I can stream on Discord. One second before this, I need to send you something.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, by the time
Yeah.
I share my screen, GG
GG.
is called.
Yep. So
Yeah,
Paladin got in
Team
and they
Fish.
called it.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
really rough game.
that's what they were waiting for. Nak, solid monk pusher. What can I say? So he
Yeah,
was.
that was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
But I think even if he does not get in, also Richard's game plan, right? Like he just boomed against a guy who is actually has maybe one of the best Civ matchups against Britain, Richard Lake. So even if Richard might be the first pick, it's gonna be really rough against Rgeadn in a 1v1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean he tried to get forward walls to prolong the fight, like show strength, but yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah, absolutely. What a
But
solid play, and it kind of hurts to lose again with your first pick here.
yep.
It's look at Luxon's KD ratio is not even funny. Those ladies are just melting absolutely everything.
It's a pretty
Fresh
good
best
unit.
booming the game. Not too surprising with Kels, right? Have such a
Yep.
smooth boom,
Yeah.
and
If you look the economy tab, it's really like you see that
it
Fresh is pulling ahead
is
in
not even close.
resources
Yeah,
collected,
yeah. Danger
and
Noodle
even the
was up
Cumin
there
guy,
close.
like you can see, like that's what I'm saying about Cumins. Like at this tournament, minute like 20 minutes, Iceland had like 9k resources, but Fresh with a lake, of course, already had like almost 1k more.
I think humans are very tricky to play because, like you stated before, they're actually a timing sieve.
Yep.
If you don't take advantage of those timings and of those power spikes, it's insane. And actually, I agree with this one on with put in put out. Nak really set it up very well there, and the fact that he was able to open into Jijiao's base and just not waste time with putting down a workshop, taking onager, cutting through the wood, cutting through into walls, like stalling there. It was really solid, and they just melted into their base.
Yep. I was actually a bit scared at first when he clicked up to like feudal age. If he can go FI with this economy, he idled his TC a bit and sold some stuff. So he was like 1 minute behind, but that was totally fine, right? He still got
Yeah,
in. Also, the extra boss were pretty important, I think, for this build, but
yeah.
well played from Nak.
Britain, Ethiopians, Cumans, and Hindustanis, right?
Yep.
Against Celts, Lith, Aztecs, and Dravidians. So what we have left is Bulgarians, Khmer, Malay, Malians. Oof. Interesting.
Yeah.
Against Sicilians, Portuguese, Tatars, and Poles. I gotta say, I definitely like Fresh's civs for the last game.
Yeah, Portuguese pretty good. Sicilian also solid. I think Fresh knows how to play those Halpes Osifs. Tatars, yeah, it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna play it. If they play Kashik, if they're gonna play CA or Step Lances. And Poles is also a pretty nice flank civ. Like you can do some wacky ass stuff and still have good eco behind with the 4 walks.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side, Malians isn't the best. Malay can be really good, but only if they have a lake. If they have a good map, Bulgarians is decent, but yeah, like similar to Sicilians, I would say. I'm really interested how they're gonna play Khmer. If they're gonna put it as like their
I
other pocket, so they have like elephants, like ballista elephants as a pocket. Because actually Tatars have flaming camels, right? So it sounds weird, but maybe we're gonna see some flaming camels this game.
So now it's 19 and 17 minutes. I was asking if Darvor Rogi, which is supposed to start at 19 GMT, right? I was asking in the general chat if they
Hmm.
already started.
They should have started, right?
I was asking. I was thinking to ask them if they can, if there's any chance they can wait for this game to finish so I can catch them live.
Ah, yeah.
But I think they already started.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, the lobby's up. Everyone is in. So let's see.
Okay.
I'm really curious how they're gonna play Khmer, because I think actually that Khmer on flank can be decent. You can do like elephants, ballista elephants in Castle Age, cut in and do some like push in Castle Age with either light cav or knights.
But then,
But
okay, what are you gonna do with Malians as a pocket?
yeah,
That's the
it's
thing. That's
also
gonna be your halb SOSIV, but you don't get halbs.
no. Bulgarian is your Harpers also, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
but
gonna play Farimba Cav, and that might be actually decent against Tatars, but it's
mm,
also not the greatest. I don't know.
right. Well, depends. hmm, Depends on the setup as well. They've gotta settle their who's playing which side.
Yep. Also, what is Richard gonna play? Like he likes his like castle Civ, but Malians for Richard is like the worst Civ and like the last pick in the draft. Does he wants to pick Malians to go Gebettos? That also sounds weird. No.
Oh, nice. So Darvor says time on here was wrong anyway. We were always gonna start at 20 GMT.
Ah, that's
Nice.
perfect for you.
Nice, nice.
Okay, the game started by the way. And I'm right, Malians for Richard. I'm not sure if I like that, but let's see what he can do with this amazing Civ.
Mm, 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 mm. 1 second. They started the game? I don't see it in the
Yes, but I
spec.
think it's a re. I think it's
Ah,
a
okay,
re.
okay, okay, okay.
I saw it, but it's gone. Yeah, they opened a new lobby,
Oh,
so it's a
okay.
re.
Okay. Now people know who's the co-caster. No, they always knew. They're just
They're trolling me.
trolling me. Bunch of trolls. Uh,
Yeah, it's pretty sad actually because I streamed before some games, but where I live now, the internet is so bad that I'm not being able to use it, which
And did you really used to stream? Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah, some
didn't.
games. Yeah, but
I didn't know that. I
before.
could have put your
No, no, no. All good.
Twitch.
Shout out. Yeah, but I'm not gonna stream. That was like NC Zone and other games actually, like Apex, some other games.
NC Zone.
Yep.
All right, all right.
Monks are the best units in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Jutes, man. He's going monks every game.
Questionable. Again, they started. It's Richard
Alright.
versus oh boy versus Salva. I'm speeding up a bit here.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. I'm gonna
hold.
catch up.
Wait, how is this not a? I mean, they didn't call for a re, but Richard is sending the boys forward. I think he was going for some really fast. Oh, some forward walls. Sorry. He almost lost the veil. Salva lost his scout. Oh god. If Richard would have gotten those walls into Salva's face, that would have been insanely bad for him.
Yep.
But like this, he needs to go back. He's gonna have some idle TC time. Let me switch to
It's a
Liquipedia here.
really long tunnel. Like this
Yeah,
is really hard.
and that lake is I don't think that's usable. Like
No, probably not. We might even see like both flanks gonna dock it,
yeah, and then fight for it.
fight for it, but I'm not sure. But I feel like Richard knows like his Civ is completely ass, like he needs to do something, right? And
Yeah.
he will fight pretty good. So let's see. And also Bulgarians can actually go knights if they want to. He has a lake, so maybe he's gonna just set up. But look at Luxon's wall, which is really nice actually. Like he face walled Richard kind of in the tunnel.
Yeah, and I saw him flaring in the beginning. So yeah, I mean, and that's kind of secures a lot of resources here in the middle as well.
Yeah,
For
it's
them.
really important for map. Like imagine if Luxon goes like Tatas might be not the best civ, so he goes like fast castle and pushes from this side Richard's base when Richard is still will fighting.
Well, I don't know too much about Reese, but could this not have been a re? Like whoever gets the wall gets the lake,
Yeah,
basically.
but this lake is actually like it is actually Salva's lake, so Fresh's team needed to call a re, and if they didn't, then they just play on, right? Because GG out has a safe lake with melee, like his base is also really good. And Danger Noodle has the other lake. And on the other team, Fresh has the lake and Salva. But yeah, Richard could have, or like Team Fresh could have called a re probably for this game, but I guess they didn't want it to. And let's see.
Yeah.
Also look
There's a
at
lot of those.
Iceland's base, or like what he's doing. He went for kind of forward walls and the barracks
Ooh,
with Khmer.
I don't like that.
I
I
think,
don't.
yeah, I don't know what you do with the barracks, but if you want to go do knights, you Khmer, right? You don't need the barracks.
Yeah, obviously he doesn't want that, but is he gonna create militias, man-at-arms? Do what with the barracks in
Maybe
the...
it's the Jerry special man-at-arms from Pocket, but
Correct.
I'm not sure about that.
It's not working until it's working, right?
Yep.
Trademark grip and drush. Okay, says yeah, cool. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to do that with Khmer. Imagine the Bulgarian guy would do that. Like, I really like, it sounds like a meme, but like, actually Drush FC with Bulgarians, like, you suddenly get like long squads for free.
Oh yeah, that would be solid.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about the other side. We have GG out versus Nak. GG out already in feudal. They're gonna play Arabia
Yep.
here.
Yeah, he's already towering.
He's
the
already
berries.
towering. Correct.
Yep.
Do we have Loom?
So this
we
game
have
is
Loom
like
as well.
full ride of craziness.
Absolutely, this is not your usual. Oh, Salva with the... Well, Salva has a death as well, but he got the first kill from Richard here.
He got actually more kills. He killed another will on the hill. So yeah, Richard lost 2 wills, killed 1 so far.
Yes. Oh, I think the other one was Fresh's kill.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yes, 1-0. But we have men at arms from GG out. A tower on the berries. Those men at arms could get in. I mean, Nak is walling behind his fine. He's putting down an archer range.
Yep.
Can you show idle TC? This is idle TC.
Yeah, he does not have berries, right? And he has 1 villager on food below his TC. So Nak gonna struggle for food actually. Let's see.
Yeah, because all the villagers that were supposed to get food, they're here idle. And actually not just idle, but spending wood, repairing that house forever.
Yep. But what I don't like from this play, if GG out on the same time would build a dock,
yes,
would be insane. Like Melee can do that, but he actually builds a mill.
Build a mill, I don't like that.
Yep. I neither. Yeah. I don't like it, but I guess that is what they do. And Richard and Salva are still will fighting.
No, I mean this is one of the situations where the pockets come into play, right? Like the pocket.
Yep.
This is one of the situations where pockets need to go army, and I think we're gonna see step lancers from Tatars.
Yeah.
We have a barracks up. Maybe he's gonna go up with stable market or stable blacksmith.
I'm just curious. Oh, look at Luxon. Like this is perfect. He is gonna do the stable almost in Richard's base. Like he's doing stable forward, right? So this is really good. But at the same time, Danger Noodle also built the stable, but he's gonna be up before Luxon. Because Luxon went with all those wills to make like the lumber camp. Not sure if he got any extra boss. So he's also idling now. Oh, Luxon is actually getting
3 boars now, as we say.
Might be a bit too late for a good castle time, but of course really important for the food. Like he did not build any farms, so he actually needs those both.
Richard is down 3 bills and has 3 minutes of idle TC time. Way more than Salva, who's down 2, but only has 2 minutes of idle TC time. Not even less than 2 minutes.
And Luxon could just add scouts. Yeah.
And the thing is,
Luxon is doing the right thing. He is adding scouts from this forward stable.
Yeah.
And this 1 scout is gonna probably kill like 3 villagers. Look at the lumber camp. Like all those wills there, they are like low HP. So if Luxon sees this, he can actually snipe like 4 villagers.
Correct.
And Luxon is going there, so let's see.
Oh god. And an important fact is that Salva's wills are regenerating. So not only he's microing them, but he's poison now in. Well, never mind. He's not dark. He's not dark. He's only dark.
Yeah, he needs to be. He needs to be feeling. Okay, but Luxon didn't. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Luxon didn't micro his scout, so
he's sending another one.
But he's sending another. But at this time, Danger Noodle is already making a knight, right?
Yeah.
So Luxon could have killed maybe like 6 villagers by now, and he didn't kill any. But he's still fine. Like they are still in a way better position. Like Richard is kind of dead. You have Poles with the forward chilling. He got the forward walls. He can dock this. He's getting extra boss.
Oh
so
god.
This looks really good.
Oh god, wait. Richard is going to try to wall right next to the stable, but another... Oh, now there's step lancers coming out. And that's the issue with having... Okay, there's a knight on the way, but it's coming
look at the knight. Like he's
exactly.
chilling like in Narnia. Like he's fighting a crocodile.
A crocodile, exactly. And now there's step lancers here.
And what is this knight gonna achieve? Like, if you want to push, you need forward siege.
Yeah.
And Danger Noodle is adding 3 TCs, having 2 knights, and what are the knights gonna do? Like, Luxon walled with stone behind, and Salva is also fine, right? So, if they want to push, it's gonna take 10 more minutes. Kinda.
Yeah, Nak has archers
here. But look at Nak's
that what's that
gold.
tower?
Oh, Nak is in the damn hell. Like, literally. He might be even more dead than Mr. Richard.
Uh-oh. That's an ambitious archer entry, but it's gonna go up.
Yeah, he might go up, but what then, right? Like, Iceland's gonna full push now. So if they want, they can kill completely
Did
Mr. Nark
did
now.
Iceland forget that his comer and he went up with a
Yeah, that's really
with
weird.
stable blacksmith?
Yep. And
He,
also, I think in the spot from Gripen or Iceland now, you don't make the second stable, you just make a siege workshop.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
knights are cool and they're fast, but you cannot really kill someone without siege.
He invested in blacksmith in bloodlines. I'm sorry as well. No blacksmith upgrades,
Yeah.
but he has bloodlines and well bloodlines double
Oh,
stable.
look at
That's
Richard's base. Sorry.
oh god.
Yep. Oh god.
And now
That's a good one.
yeah, it's a monastery coming up here, but
Yeah, Luxon break in through the gate,
yeah.
and the knights went in. So Richard has a lot of shit in his base, and Salva is already up to feudal age, already up to castle age. Actually, he clicked,
Yeah.
and he's stonewalling, right? So like, what did those knights from Salva actually achieve? Salva, I mean Danger Noodle.
And he's with 6 villagers on stone. By the way.
Yep. So let's see. I think actually, if Mr. Iceland went to Siege Workshop, they could have killed Narc completely, and then they had a chance. But now, Fresh to Death already has a really good boom. He has fish, he has 40 Cs. So even if he now makes army, he can clear this alone. Or he just can boom, like to imp, and he cleans all that towers and knights. And yeah, let's see. And look, the knights and
Which is
the
fair.
one camel actually gonna do some damage into Danger Noodle space.
Oh god, Iceland completely cleaned Nax archers. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Those are gonna be so annoying. They're just gonna bother with the fish now. They're gonna snipe some fishing ships.
Yep.
I mean, Danger needs to migrate this away, but I guess that's so annoying to move and then to move it back. He's just like, okay, losing a couple of fish there.
But the score is really close actually.
Yeah.
So let's see. Because Mr. Fresh to Death made one monastery and is doing one or two monks, which are gonna get sniped or like got sniped by the knights all the time.
Yeah.
So he might be better just to boom and let Nak completely die.
Iceland
Because
is
his
coming.
imp
Yeah.
time is gonna be late now. And they gonna push into Fresh to Death space now. So let's see.
Yeah, the Fresh really needs to take advantage by the fact that Iceland invested so much into a lot of production, into a lot of upgrades. He's getting a siege workshop up now. So Fresh should be ahead, and he is the top boomer here, right?
Yep.
I don't know. Population in terms of eco, it's still ahead for Richard, and Richard has 24 military units on the field against only 5 from Team Fresh. But I mean, Team Fresh is gonna catch up here. I feel like.
Yeah, I was maybe a bit too harsh to Danger Noodle, but he actually has a good eco balance behind, right? He
Yeah.
added one dog, which is perfect, and he added TCs and farms.
Yeah.
And Luxon space, Luxon kind of went all in. He is on 48 volts now as pocket.
Yeah, I guess.
1 minute.
Yeah. 38 eco, 30 eco behind
Yep.
Danger Noodle. Yes, with a lake, but there's not a lot of fishing ships left. In terms of vils, there's 70 vils to only 51. So
Ooh,
they're
look at
gonna
Nax. Yep.
defeat Nak here.
I don't think they're gonna defeat because he has a wood line on top, but okay, they could have maybe denied the castle age
Yeah.
TC. And that's what I meant. Like, imagine instead of the second stable, you make a siege workshop, this
Yeah.
TC would be gone a long time ago.
Yeah.
And there's still in the there are still so many wills which are alive and working below Nox TC. And I think in perfect world, all this should be already completely be cleaned, and Nox would be down to like maybe 10 villages.
Oh, poor Nuck. He's gonna suffer a bit here. What's going on in Richard's base? Richard is up to castle. Let's go.
Yep. But look at Salva's base. Like, he's even ahead of his pocket now. Almost. From villages.
Yeah.
He's on 40 Cs. He has...
Man, that's just the pulse reboom. The folwarks are actually so good, and he has 3 of them. I would like to see that that house, sorry, deleted. Just to make space for another farm.
But Richard actually got the lake, and he's doing a castle there, so... If Salva is playing too greedy... Okay, he perfect reaction, making university. Probably going for...
fortified walls.
Fortified walls.
And maybe a defensive castle. He still lacks the stone.
Yeah, but he has 11 on stone, right? So he will be
have
in time.
it soon, yeah. What's going on here? And now, oh my god, are they overkilling Knock here a bit? Score is still super close.
Yeah.
He's switching all the time. Salva is up, by the way. Hello.
Yeah. Pulse is crazy. Like, the Forwalks, they give you so much food.
And Fresh is up as well. They don't have a lot of army, but they defended really, really well against Richard's army that didn't... I mean, other than the fact that they completely killed Knock.
Yeah, Knock is kind of in a coma.
Yeah.
But I think Fresh, like the first pick, he knows what he's doing and he can 1v2 this alone. Because GG out... Okay, GG out actually added 2 docks and he has 21 fishing ships. But Iceland... I mean, they need to wall now and to kind of fortify their forward position. And if they buy enough time to reach both imp, they actually play 2v1 and maybe they can push back.
Yep.
Ooh, Danger Noodle actually has like 5 more knights, and with those knights he could have killed the trap, but he did not pay attention and now he lost them, sadly.
Okay. Traps, hubs opening here from Fresh. I don't mind that. He's gonna recover GG outs. Not GG outs, sorry. Well, now it's GG out space, but that was Nuck's base. And there's a defensive castle from Salva. He's gonna be up in 30 seconds. There's gonna be traps out, and that's gonna be way ahead of Richard, who is up as well with the castle forward. But again, those are 45 walls, and I feel like that castle won't be up for too long here.
But I think actually this is the perfect thing what Richard could do. Like, he was so behind, and he is using his shitty Civ the best he can use, right? He's going like FI, adding some... I don't know if he's gonna do monks, because Richard is a really good monk player, or if he's just gonna try to like fortify this position and hope that the other side is able to kill fast enough. And I'm also curious what Luxon is gonna do. If Luxon is gonna try to help Salva, or if Luxon again is gonna push the middle. Because it looks like he's doing the castle also in the middle. So I think they're gonna triple the side again, and Salva is doing his 1v1 again. And Danger Noodle builds up behind Richard. So let's see if Salva can hold again with his fortified walls.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. He's a professional waller. He's proved himself to be one.
Yep. Yeah, those walls are pretty good. He's in, and I think with poles you can hold this for a long time. Richard does not have the army to kill this.
And it's always the same. It's always the same. We've seen Hindustanis doing this. We've seen Poles doing this. We've seen a lot of saves that are just walling, 45 walls, hand cannoneers, bombard cannons. And that's gonna be it. I see archer ranges, I see chemistry finishing, I see bombard cannons.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do ARPs though instead of hand cannoneers, because Poles I don't think have hand cannoneers.
They don't.
Yeah. So it's gonna be ARP, trap, just to defend and hope that the other side kills. And I think actually that's what's gonna happen, because GG out and Iceland's, they gonna play against both pockets. And both pockets of Team Fresh should be able to clean this. So let's see. And we see elephants, so let's see. Maybe Luxen is gonna do some flaming commands.
Maybe. Maybe. We have elite Keshik from Luxan in Q, and yeah, I think they're gonna come this way.
Yeah, definitely.
Should.
Salva is proved himself to can hold forever, so they're gonna play the middle.
Yep.
But
Okay.
what I don't like is that Mr. Fresh is doing champions. I don't get that, but maybe he has a reason for it. Like, for
No
what do you need the
sergeants.
champions?
Boo.
Yeah. And melee shines now, right? Like, you don't need the biggest economy, but you have like a good fish boom setup. You can spam cheap arbalest, or like they're not cheap, but you can spam arbalest. So I think they might be actually fine.
Is Luxan hoping to trade with that market?
I mean, oh, Luxen actually plays right side. That's really interesting. So they, no, he's running away.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Never.
But Luxen also walls the map. Okay, this is a really interesting and weird game at
Yeah.
the same time.
Oh,
They
but is
cut
it gonna be in time? To be continued.
Yep. And even though Richard was like in a damn hell, and he still is kind of, he bought himself so much time that he might be able to get into the game. And yeah, let's see who has the better late game sys. Because I think if they engage now on the left side, they could clean Fresh easily. Because why would you do champions against elephants? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think halves would be more appropriate. They have bonus damage and they're cheaper. Like they use.
Yeah, helps, and like if you want something else, you can just press the button and you suddenly have like a
Exactly.
good army of sergeants.
How many TCs does he have? 4? Yeah, 4. It's still 20 sergeants.
Yep. Let's see. Because SO is still a pretty good unit, but Khmer elephants are pretty fast. So let's see. What I don't like is that GG Out is making monasteries now, because yes, Sicilian don't get heresy, but they do get faith and they get a unique tech. So it's one of the best civs to without heresy to resist conversions. But this is a big fight. But I think actually that the Khmer and the Arabs gonna clean this up.
Yeah. There's only infantry there.
Yep.
And
elephants are still a really good unit.
Yes, and the siege onagers are not attacking the Arabs, they're attacking the elephants.
And now all the siege is gone.
Yep.
And that was really costly. It was like 6 or 7 traps and a lot of siege onagers.
Can we talk actually about how good Nux's reboom has been? Nux was almost defeated, and he's back at 107 villagers, and he's on his way up to Imp.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reboom. The only thing what I think he should be doing is to add trade, because he has no gold, because all of his gold is gone. So I'm not sure.
He's starting.
He's Portuguese, right? So he can also make victorious. So let's see.
Yeah.
And he's adding some trade, but he only has one market.
Yeah, because he doesn't have too much gold to produce. I mean, I guess he could try
but look
to
at the
ask
other
for some
side.
res. Yeah.
That's what I love. Tatar traps. Like Tatar always get all the shit. They have shitty units. They don't have palas. Blah blah blah. But the traps, they're insane.
When it comes to traps, it's.
And you can hold with them pretty long, especially on the hills. Luxon needs to get architecture, masonry, all that stuff for his castles, and I think they could hold for a long time, but he does not get the tax, and the first castle is down, and I think the second will follow fast after that. So this is actually a close game.
Yeah.
I think. like the score might be lying because Narc still needs some time to get into the game, and Richard is doing some bombard cannons actually.
Oh no,
So let's see.
Luxon is attacking the building instead of the elephants, and now Fresh is gonna lose all of his siege again. No.
Yeah, and that's pretty costly.
Yeah.
Like losing all that siege for free without having map control. Or like even if they add trade, look at their base. Like it's so narrow.
Yeah, the
So
trade is
many
not the
buildings.
best. It's actually how much trade are they getting?
72 on one.
Yeah, I see.
It's okay-ish, but I think the efficiency is just bad. Like there are so many buildings in the way, and it's so narrow. So yeah, the other trade, they're actually trading already, and yeah, but they're like
Yeah, I think.
Danger Noodles only
What
get
time
me
are you at?
64.
I think you're ahead of me again.
Okay, I watched the stream again.
Yeah. I dropped it 1 for speed.
Yeah. Oh, I was 30 seconds ahead.
No, that's
But
fine.
yeah, I watched the stream.
Oh god, that was. You see, that's the issue with playing Arbalest on
Yep.
Black Forest. Like,
Especially with the last patch. It's crazy how bad the pathing is.
oh, First Crusade is in, and especially I don't know, one single hit on your arbs is just, it's just bad, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently they're pushing back here again. Not a lot of units for Iceland. Only 4 elephants left, and that's about it. That's all of his army. And Richard has 3 units, so
Yeah, I don't know.
this is coming to Danger Noodles push, and that's about it. If we're looking at the army, we have 72 to 200 in units from Team Fresh. It's
Yeah, if they don't stabilize, they're gonna get pushed really fast. But also, I think Danger Noodle, he almost has 8k food. Imagine if he slung Richard. Like Richard could actually play the game.
yeah, Richard Iceland. He can sling everyone. GG out with 3k as well. Like people need to ask for S, and I don't know because I can understand Danger Noodle that he can get overwhelmed. Like he's playing for his life here. Maybe he's not paying attention too much to his res, but people need to ask because that's a lot.
Yeah. What is Richard doing? Okay, he tagged Bloodlines, but now he's doing HC. So it's interesting. And Obuk kill halves. Not even close.
Literally no one wants to see that. Druids, come on. Of course we want to see that. Yep.
It looked actually really decent, but I am also kind of impressed how Fresh could push the 2v1.
Yeah.
Even though he lost all his trade. And look at Narc. He is professional. Like he's doing the best unit in the whole game.
Absolutely. Like you know when scrims enter the game is over. Like that's it.
Yes.
GGL double BTX, let's go. Oh my god, brutal. I completely missed that.
I guess fish traps don't need it, but still, it's definitely not good.
I mean, he was probably wondering why does he have 100 wood with 50 on gold on wood. I mean, eventually you do start to question those.
I think the game was actually kind of close and could have gone both ways, but now this seems pretty certain that Team Fresh is actually gonna take this 3-0. But
yeah,
let's.
It's not even close in terms of army.
No. Army, everything, like the whole pop. Yeah. They have like 200 pop less, like 250.
And almost 300, yeah.
No. And when they see the scums, they might call it GG because scums is just the best unit.
Obviously, it's OP, and that's about it, yeah.
Imagine killing one guy completely in feudal castle age, he's completely defeated, and then he is running in with like 60 skirms to kill your trade. This would be the best ending for Mr. Nuck. Get redemption.
Yeah, Masonry coming in from Nak as well. He's a professional. How many Fiturias does he have? 0. Why?
Yeah, which
Nak?
is actually good. I think if I don't know if you reboom, go Fi.
No, I
you add
think
some Fiturias, but
I think for a reboom, adding TCs and villagers on resources is better than Fiturias. I mean, villagers and trade. And he's at 35 trade. He actually, I don't know where his skirms went.
I think they want to kill the trade.
Yeah, I think he just trades them for something, and he's waiting, and he's actually starting to mass a couple of hand carriers, and that's what he wants to go for.
Also, they have like the whole middle control, right? So Rgeadn's base is so screwed, like little.
And they're actually about to cut into it. Like Rgeadn is struggling right now. He's so pushed into his base here, but they're actually gonna cut here. I see Salva with an onager, or they're about to cut into the middle, or are they gonna go for Rgeadn's base?
I think actually you don't need to go to Rgeadn's base. Like he has the most useless Civ in this game probably, so you just cut to the middle, and if you kill trade, then the game is over. But the funny thing is that Team Rgeadn does, like, no one of them really has trade, right?
Yeah.
Like, look at the trade numbers.
0 army from Iceland, 1 army from Rgeadn, and then, well, GG out and Danger Noodle actually have some army, but I mean, two-handed swordsmen are not gonna do it against hand cannoneers from Portuguese.
Yep.
That's the issue, and well, they got into Danger Noodles. They're gonna get to the market, like you said. They don't actually have a lot of trade, but it's still something, right? But that something is gonna just vanish.
Yeah. I don't see any win condition anymore. Like, GG's out, space gonna be completely erased in the next 2 minutes. They are cutting in the middle as well. Iceland and base gonna be screwed, and Rgeadn, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, all of those Kashyyyks are just gonna go for the kill.
I mean, there's a wall, so they're stuck here. But you can even kill the castle with the Kashyyyks.
Yeah, exactly. The onager is behind them, and it's just gonna cut again.
Yep. Narc with the professional reboom.
Yeah.
Like, he has 45 trade cards.
No, I mean,
the most in the game.
No joke, Narc played really, really well.
Yep, in both games.
In both games, correct.
The FI Monk play was really good. I was a bit afraid that he did not have enough rest, but it was good timing. He did his job. And here, like, even though he got killed, he reboomed pretty good. And bought Fresh enough time to fully boom and do 2v1. And Fresh is now in the Narc is in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks really, really over. Like, the fish from GG out is completely gone now.
Yep.
In a second when the castle goes up.
That's minus 40 pop right there. Well, along with all the rest of the villagers and the trade that's gonna die, right? I mean, his stuff. Did he save any villagers? Yeah, he has 1 here.
Yeah, but...
And that's it? Well...
that's it.
Oh god.
No.
I mean... He better run her, because...
At least he has 8 army instead of Iceland, who has 1 onager.
But like, what is Iceland doing? Iceland is sitting on 1k food and 1k gold.
Yeah, I think
like, if you're not
in general is like, what you gonna do? Like, Hussars against Halbs completely ass. Then Ballista Elephants, you need castles, but also trash against siege onagers. Like, Khmer feels awkward to play, and that's the issue with Khmer. Why it's picked so late, right? they had Malians and Khmer. So they needed that the Malay and Bulgarians kind of kill, but now in late game they are completely outsive, I think.
She's gonna die. If she's gonna die, Rgeadn is gonna be defeated.
Yeah. I mean, he might be AFK, I don't know. I mean, he's doing some farms, but yeah. GG. From GG out.
GG out.
Yeah, that
And
was brutal.
That was total brutal, Team Fresh.
Yeah, like there was not one, like this game looked a bit close, but maybe it was deceiving because of the score, because both Pockets and Sava were so far ahead with Eco. But every game looked really clean. They had the idea what they do. They tripled one side and the side died in like early imp every game, kind of, except this game. And Rgeadn really, like, he couldn't do that much with his like civs and with his captain role. That was also, I think, really important. The first game where he was Vietnamese, he struggled, or not struggled, but was hard against his flank 6th pick or 5th pick, FI monks, and
exactly.
Rgeadn had no impact in the game. Nope.
Yep. I'm gonna rush a bit here because Darvoy Rogi already started.
My goodness.
Thank you so much, Cool Cat, for saving me.
Yeah. You can send me the via PayPal, okay? Thank you. Bye.
Excuse you. Oh
What?
my Disco caster, man. Okay. Thank you.
GG's. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.